Alara sat on the bridge, Sam beside her, both still in sweat-streaked clothes from repairs they hadn't finished. The silence between had become a comfort. He reached over, running a thumb over the bruise on her knuckle. "Do you regret it?" he asked. "Waking you?" "No. Letting me stay." She shook her head slowly. Outside, the debris belt spun in silence. "If at any point you want to stop, will you promise to tell me?" he asked. She met his eyes and smiled. "If that ever happens, I promise to shout it." They moved through the drift like shadows. Each time they pinged a forgotten cryopod, Celine whispered coordinates, potential threats in the area, anything she could find to assist them. Some they reached too late. Some opened to tired eyes and ragged memories, while others were blank as the day they were born. Each new encounter left them raw, hopeful, exhausted, sometimes grieving. It took something from them. But every night, they found their way back to each other. Not because they had to, but because they chose to. The work was hard. The risks were real. But it didn't pull them apart. It held them closer. Wove them tighter. Made them feel, even in the exhaustion, that they were still alive. One night, they sat wrapped in blankets on the bridge, watching the galaxy spin. The view was infinite, but they weren't lost in it anymore. They heard the quiet chatter and signs of movement from the galley. Naira was humming off-key as she repaired a loose panel, her silver implant catching the light. She was one of the first they'd found. Barely out of basic training when she'd gone under. She didn't remember much, just the sharp cold of cryo. Kieran, quieter by nature, had been a civilian, just a systems tech on a colonial transport, frozen mid-route and forgotten. His pod had drifted into atmosphere and landed hard, wedged into a mountain range on an uncharted world. It had taken them days to cut him out. He didn't talk much, but he watched the stars like he was still waiting to be named by them. "I don't know what comes next," Sam said, voice low, like speaking too loudly might break the moment. Alara leaned into him, her cheek against his shoulder. "Then we make it up as we go." He turned to her, and she could feel his smile before she saw it. "That's terrifying." "That's freedom." Sam reached for her hand. She took it without hesitation. Below them, stars pulsed and flickered, some dying, some being born. The argent dawn shifted its course, silent and sure. Somewhere out there, others were waiting. And in time, they would wake.